So when I said I was interviewing you, a lot of IGN fans tweeted me asking if you could help solve their love problems in time for Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice one.
So
that's an excellent through line, IGN and fans.
Here's a couple of people. So Shadow Queen Veiled asks,
first things first, Shadow Queen, take the veil off. Once you get rid of the veiled, all you see is Queen.
There you go. Well, she asks,
hiding in the shadows.
How can I convince my husband to rub my feet every night?
Buy a lot of different lotion options.
Okay.
You know, and I think also let it lead to sexual intercourse every time.
Right.
So just be prepared for that. If, you know, he's rubbing your feet, you gotta slowly let him make his way up to the fanny.
Venom Snake asks, what song do you use to seduce a woman or a man?
Well, it's really just women and one woman that I'm seducing.
Okay.
I mean, I like to sing, let's call the whole thing off, which is Potato Potato. And I sing it in Louis Armstrong voice.
Nice.
You know, you say potato, I say potato. You say tomato, I say tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's call it, and by that time, all of her clothes are off and she's sort of spread eagle, facing away from me, but you know, I make my way over to the other side. Yeah, write that down.
Taking that one.
Write that down on the table. People are like, what in the hell? I'm just trying to have my afternoon tea. It says potato and then there's a diagram that is very dirty.
Christopher Hansen asks, what advice do you have to get Ryan Reynolds to date me?
Be Blake Lively.
Okay. This is going from Karen21 though, says, how do you deal with crushes in a professional environment? That's a really important one.
That is a tough one, isn't it? I mean, I think you've gotta kind of both quit your jobs and elope. You know, that would be the only way to really get married. I think you just have to sort of, I like the idea that you either make the decision, nothing's gonna come of this, so I just sort of keep it to myself and enjoy masturbating and thinking about them in the office bathroom.
Yeah.
That's for women only.
That was almost a serious answer.
Yeah, and then, and I think, or, you know, be kind of upfront about it just to see like, hey, you know, would you like to go out on a date? The tough thing is if they say no, then you kind of have to keep being around them, but that's okay. Yeah. It's okay for people to say no.
And finally, for our Valentine's thing, Adam Croucher just says, nobody wants me.
Well, that's not a question at all, it's just a sad statement.
Any advice?
Adam, I want you, not in a seductive way. I'd like you to live near me, like within 3 or 4 miles, walking distance.
Okay.
So there you go. Now he's wanted.
That's lovely.
And it's better than if everybody wants you, if you think about it.
That's actually a really good point.
Isn't it? If you had to decide between no one wanting you and everyone wanting you, so everybody in the world, you'd probably choose no one. Imagine if everywhere you went, people were like, I want that. I want a piece of that. Fucking, you're just walking along, construction workers like,
do anything.
Yeah, give me some of that now! Bring it over here!
I get that anyway.
Every club you went in, you do get that a lot. Well, you've got pretty cool tattoo sleeves. Although one of them's not fully done up, so does that arm get colder?
Nice. Nice.
Gouging eyes out. How did the interview go? It was good. At the end, he gouged his own eyes out. What? Yeah, with his thumbs. It was terrifying, but he said he was flying blind for the rest of the interviews.